Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you HubFit's wearable feature. So right now I have a client open and we are in the wearable section. This is what you would see when the client is not connected. The client can connect their Health Connect for Android or their Apple Health for iPhone, and once connected to HubFit you'll be able to view that data from within HubFit. If they connect any of the wearables to Health Connect or Apple Health, it means that you'll be able to view that data as well. So for example, if they connect, let's say, Garmin or Whoop or Oura Ring, then you would be able to view some of the data from that wearable, such as their sleep. I will now switch over to a client that is connected to show you what that looks like. So here we have a client that is connected. You will see here we have a summary, and this summary is based on the filter you have here, so you can filter by week and by month. So right now we have the last 7 days. Here you will see a summary and you can see the total steps for that week, the active calories, the average sleep, and their resting heart rate. And then here you get a quick overview for each one of those data. Here you'll see the average for that time period, which is the week. Here you'll see the difference between this time period and the last period, and you have the same for all the other health data. If you hover, you can view more details on the metrics. We can filter to a month view, and the summary would reflect that here along with these charts. Let's now jump into steps to show you what that looks like. Here you'll see we have the data for the full month since we have the month filter on. Let's go ahead and switch that to week. And here you get a quick overview for this step. So in this week, the average step was 8,000. Their best day was 9,000. Total steps for that week and how many days they've hit over 10K steps. Here you have the graph and you can hover over the data points. And over here you have the table format. I'll switch to active calories. Here you can see it's the same idea. You get your average calories, the best day, total burnt that week, and how many days have they been active out of 7. I will now switch over to sleep. Here you will see their average sleep for that time period, the best night, the average deep sleep, and how many nights did they sleep over 6 hours. Here, similar idea, you get more data in the data points. This data will only appear if they have it within their Health Connect or Apple Health. This specific example is being pulled in from Oura Ring, and you can see how that looks like here as well. You have a full breakdown of the different sleep stages and the total sleep. And finally, let's go to heart rate. Here you will see the chart shows both their average heart rate and their resting heart rate, and you have the data down here as well. I will now switch over to the client app to show you how the client can connect and what data they see from their side. I am now logged in as a client in the client app and I am in the profile tab. When a client is not connected, they will see a prompt here that prompts them to connect to Apple Health. If they're on Android, this would say Health Connect. So let's go ahead and click on this to connect. I will go ahead and click connect. And here we'll just do turn on all to give permission to the data that HubFit will sync. And I'll do allow. And now we have connected. So if I close this, here the client will see their steps data. This is the only data that is visible to the client on the app. The rest of the data is visible to you as the coach from the coach side. I can go ahead and click on this to view the data. So right now it's showing me for this week, and I can go back to the different weeks. I can scroll here to see the tooltip. I can filter for a month. Here I can view the data in a table format. The data syncs automatically whenever the client opens the app. If for whatever reason they want to trigger a sync, they can just click this over here and it will sync the data. So that is everything when it comes to HubFit's wearable feature. Clients can connect their Apple Health and Health Connect and you can view the data. If they've also connected wearables to Health Connect or Apple Health, you will be able to view additional data such as sleep and heart rate. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below.